Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is S59758. My number matric S59758. Today, I want to present my mini garden project using all kinds of ornamental plants with considering the important factor that I learned in PPA3093. So firstly, before we start develop our mini garden, we must to know or we must to consider the idea before we start our mini garden. So for my mini garden, what I consider is the location, whether I want to develop my mini garden indoor or outdoor. This is very important because indoor or outdoor is very totally different to take care of it. So we must to choose the good one suitable with our ability to take care of it. Second, what we need to consider is about the budget. Before we start developing the mini garden, we must to know the budget that the mini garden necessary. So for example, consider the pot, planter, repurpose item like a basket or jar, because the cost is very based on the material, size and functionality. The third factor is about size. You need to choose plant that will not grow out your container or compete for space. Then you need to ensure that the container provide enough root space to make your mini garden healthy grow. So this is an example what I said before it. If the container is not suitable with your plant, so you must be careful. So next, additional factor that we need to consider are about the theme or aesthetic. This thing is because the beautician purpose to look more interesting. So next, the personal preference that you need to choose plant you love, such about their color, scene, texture and others. And then the last one is about your lifestyle. You must do consider your time commitment to take care of your mini garden. So now we move to step how to start mini garden for planning until maintenance. So for planning, we need to find the best location for mini garden. So same what I said before, whether you need to choose indoor or outdoor. So next is determine what you will plant. So choose plant with similar sunlight and watering needs. And then you need to choose your container, decide the size, material based on your plant. So the next step is planting. So for planting, we have 4 steps, which is prepare the garden area. So you need to use a well-draining potting mix rich in organic matter. And then the second one is purchase gardening supplies to easy to use in your garden. So garden tools you will need will depend on the size and scope of your garden as well as the plant you are growing. The step 3 is fill your container with soil, and then you need to leave an inch of space at the top for watering method. And then the last one in planting is plant your seed or seedling. And then how to plant your seed or seedling is follow the planting instruction on the seed packet or the label. And then the last step is water gently. So the last step is about maintenance. So under maintenance, we have 5 steps. So the first one is watering. For watering, we need to water regularly, especially during hot weather. So the soil should be moist but not soggy. The second is fertilizing. So you fix your plant. So you need to fix your plant with a balanced fertilizer every 2 until 4 weeks during the growing season. And then the number 3 is sunlight. You need to monitor your plant sun exposure. And then have harvesting. Harvesting also you need to monitor your plant sun exposure and adjust their position if needed. And then the last one is pest and disease. For pest and disease is you need to keep an eyes out for pest and disease and treat them properly with organic matter if possible. So this is my landscape design. For this design, I aspire from my auntie house. The mini garden meets with her pond, so this visual interest while softening the hardscape element. For the element that I consider in this mini garden with their justification are, the first list is about color. So the pole dominant color is blue, which can create a sense of coolness and tranquility. And then the color of grass is green, and plant can create a large backdrop that complement the blue pole. And then the last one is the color of the flower, vibrant color, can add the visual interest and break up the monotony of green. Next is about a foam. The round shape of the pole create a soft and appealing atmosphere. Patio and fence have a geometry shape that create a sense of order and structure. And then the form also is the organic form of tree and plants add visual interest while softening the hardscape elements. So next is about the line of sight. The line of sight is about the pole curved line create a sense of movement and flow, directing the eyes throughout the space. And then the straight line of the patio and form add a structure and balance to curvilinear shape. And then the last one about the line of sight is the tree. Vertical line provide height and definitions to the space. And then the scale of balance is the pole large size dominate the space and lend a sense of grandeur. And then the smaller size of the plant and patio furniture create a sense of intimacy and human scale. And then the tree add a sense of vertically and balance the horizontal line of heart-shaped element. And then the last one is about texture. So the texture is the pole smooth surface contrast with the raw texture of the stone patio and fence. And then the plants vary texture ranging from the fine fern leaf to coarse strip bark add visual interest and depth. And then the last about the texture is the use of various mulches and gravels around the plants provide additional textural variety. So that's all for me. Thank you.